Well, hello, good morning, and welcome to our Monday meditation. And this is our lovely space that we each claim at some point on a Monday, or maybe you just find yourself watching this at some point or drawn to watch it, and it'll be always just what you need in that time. So just trust that we're always meant to be where we finish up. And this morning, we're just coming together and all on a Monday. Who knows what you've been doing over the weekend? I know some folks from our little Reiki community have all been out and about on Saturday night. And if we've been doing things that have been quite earthbound stuff and fun stuff that relate to interaction and communities and spending time with others and enjoying and celebrating, then sometimes these Monday sessions are about grounding and repatriating, bringing a lot of ourselves back that may have become splintered through lack of sleep or through interaction. So no matter where we are on that score, these sessions also provide a beautiful space for just a bit of recentering, bringing all our light back into one space. So that comes through too with whatever we're working on. And so yes, together we're going to do that today. And we're carrying on. There's been this beautiful theme of the sacral chakra and how the emotions, been working through how we work with our emotions and how we sit through them, that sort of somatic work of going within and doing some deep work. And really beautifully today, we Saturday the 1st was our, oh sorry, Sunday the 1st was our new moon energy. So we're only one day on from that. So we're still very much in that energy now. And that's a really yin energy, which is very feminine. It's all about going in and reflection. So it might be that you have felt more thoughtful. I mean, that moon energy is so powerful in how we interact with it. And today, I was just going to remind us all about how we can work with that moon energy to create and to help us to become more balanced in our own inner systems. For example, for women, our menstrual cycles often align with the moon, and the new moon is, if you're menstruating at the moment, then you're really aligned with that white moon energy, which is that releasing and letting go at the time of reflection. And our wombs as women, and when we tap into sacral energy as men, they are our houses of creativity. So of course, if our emotions are running ragged and, if we're jumping and acting on our emotional field, then we're often creating stuff that maybe isn't necessarily aligned with our inner truth, because it will be aligned with our emotional capacity and our capacity to understand what's really going on beneath the emotion. So when we do these meditations and when you spend time sitting with your somatic responses and sensing into them and understanding the deeper truths that lie within you and realigning to those and just getting a better understanding of your own deeper inner wisdom, that's when we start to create from the space that really calls and resonates with us. And of course, if we want to have a beautiful life with everything that feels nice and nurtures us, then creating from a space of love is so important. And how we nurture ourselves, I mean, I've learned over the last few years, particularly running all the sacred retreats and leaning into this creative energy, and going into sacred portals, is that, when we create and nurture ourselves with love, that just has a natural spillover effect into our environment and heals relationships and everything that you can imagine related to your life, or our lives. So that's the reason for continuing to offer these sessions, is to offer this grounding space. So we have a beautiful way of being able to tap into, through our sacral chakras, into healing energy and into portals we can create through our sacral chakra, energy portals to other realities and things that we prefer. So often portals will have like a circular nature to them, like a sort of unifying space. It's like a circle of creation, and then we sort of go through a portal into them. So when you're imagining that, when you're wanting to bring something in, that's a great way to work with. And for Nicole Elson and I are running, we've got one more new moon taster. As I'm talking, incidentally, just pop your left hand on your heart and your right on your sacral, or vice versa if you prefer the other way around, so that we're sort of going to start receiving love from our heart and gifting love into our sacral chakra. So we're just going to start doing some gentle alignment because I'm talking and it's nice for us to start to feel the energy flowing. And I was shown that, that would do something a little more physical as well today. So, but as we're just allowing the energies to land and feeling into expressing the energies that might be here today, Nicole Olson and I are doing our final taster session for the new moon retreat that we're running next year. So there's going to be 13 moon cycles next year, and we are meeting on each of the new moons. So do get in touch if you'd like to be part of that. The new moon, a year of new moon cycles, to really lean into yin energy, shadow work, and absolutely create from that space of beauty that lies deep, deep, deep down for further alignment with these sacral energies. And so we're sort of, again, today we're gifted with that potential. We're sitting right in the new moon window. And our next session is in December, at the end of December on the 30th. So I'll post about that in our link, but let me know if you're interested on that one. But this is the energy we're working with, this new moon. And as I sit here, I'm just going to show you, the reason I brought that up is because for some of our yin energy and shadow work, we've been working with divine doors, which is and another oracle deck as well about looking into your shadow self. Now, these divine doors that we're working with are really lovely in that they give us like a portal to go through. So this is the one that came up today. And of course, it's actually interesting, is Glastonbury tour. And so that's the heart chakra. So that's really beautiful in that we are going in through the hearts anyway. And that is a beautiful way to access energy. So we've got, and whichever way feels right for you, but if you feel like you're wanting to receive from your heart, and this little card here is helping us to connect to the heart chakra of the earth at Glastonbury, and all the unconditional love that flows through. So we're bringing Reiki in as we're sitting here now, just inviting the light of Reiki to come down into our bodies through our crown chakra, to get that feeling of expansion in our hearts, and just allowing that feeling. And if you want to close your eyes, you can do at this point. The heart chakra and this like heart activation here is just allowing our hearts, each of our hearts in their own way, to open up and express everything that is waiting to be expressed, everything that each of us has been channeling in the last few days, weeks, and months, everything that we want to bring down, things that are sitting in our periphery, in our aura, wanting to be released. They may need to be witnessed or not. It might be that it's something right within you, ready to go or not. This is a sunset card, so it's about letting go. So release and unfurl. Old cords of pain fade away as the sun's light burns. So we're looking to being in a space with our hands covering the heart and sacral chakra, where we're going to create a portal that serves whatever it is that you need today. Now, it may be that you're not wanting to be, you're feeling more in a creative space. We can bring both of these energies today because it's your sacral chakra. So what is important at this yin time is that we're just allowing ourselves to connect to that moon energy. We're having that intention to set. And your menstrual cycles, your intuition, your sleep patterns, your health can all be brought into alignment with your higher self through these beautiful energetic portals when we lean into the moon's yin energy, or whatever else. Today we're opting for that. It's nature cycles. And when we want to work with the moon helps us to ebb and flow with her cycles and So as we're in the white cycle at the moment, it's a lot about release and getting deeper into that space of what we really want to create. So it's a good one to allow ourselves to lean into. So we're going to gently just now start to, that lower hand, mine's already going, just allowing a circle to start to move around. And I'm seeing that beautiful green light of the heart activated, sending love and light down from your heart chakra, down into that sacral and your right or left hand, whichever way around you've got it. For me, it's my right hand down there, gifting me this energy into my sacral chakra and just gently stirring very slowly and gently, just a nice big circle, just doing a big circle round. And again, direction be led by your own feelings as to which way it needs to go. And just circling around, just allowing and going really slowly, so you can feel, just feeling around every part of the whole of your abdomen. You know, make the circle quite wide, bring it right up to your rib cage, right out to the sides. Do a really big circle, going now as wide as you can on the very edge of your body. Mine's got slightly oblong, so you just working to fill the whole of that sacred womb space with this circle and really slowing it down so you can feel every part of your physical body as your hand passes over it, and you can even maybe get the sensation of some feedback moving between your hand and your body, what it feels like in your hand and what it feels like in your body. And just on this next circle, feel your hand. So bend the whole circle, just feeling the sensations beneath your palm of your right hand, or whichever hand is over that sacral chakra. Moving in a large circle. Just feeling where you're getting any sensation in that hand. You may be competing with the feeling in your body, so just allow your focus to stay with that hand. Do one more circle, focusing on the hand, just feeling into that hand and feeling, is there anywhere that is getting tinglies? And the beauty of this is you don't have to close your eyes, it can help, but if you find a tingly spot, just rest there for a moment. Take time to just sit with that space in your womb area for men and women. It's all down in that lovely abdominal part of you. And once the tingling subsides, just move the hand on again. Getting nice and wide, nice and slow. Slowness is the key. Not much to be gained from speed in this because we rush past, apt to miss sensation. And the key part of this is we're bringing ourselves some really deep nurturing. And deep nurturing takes time and divine focus. So by connecting our highest channel, I'm still moving my hand really slowly, and we're going to do a third turn when you reach the end of that circle with the hand. And we'll just keep doing the hand focus. And connecting in, inviting the light of Reiki, the holy fire, to flow through, bringing that beautiful divine connection that's flowing down through each of our individual soul star chakras, that divine spark that is the part of us that knows our journey and our path. And we're just allowing that sense of surrender to that light, because, you know, sometimes it can get confusing about what it is we do need and do want and what we're letting go of. And, you know, it's very healing to surrender. It's very humbling. So just allowing and trusting that the energy that's coming through the top of your head, flowing down through the line. Imagine a line running through the center of your body, reaching down to your heart chakra. And you can feel yourself receiving that through your left hand, flowing down through that line into your sacral, and gifting it to yourself through your right hand. As I say, you can do this either way, with either hand. Whatever feels right for you. And so then for the next circuit, when you come to it, just connect and feel the sensations in your body. And just start to take that circle one lap in. So we're just going to go in one slightly. So we're not right on the edge, just a slightly one in. So we're just creating a very gentle sort of spiraling effect to the center, but we're going to stick on the outside while on the inner layer, just until we've beamed around it 3 times. Really want to slowly, slowly, slowly feel into this next circle, this womb circle, and this body, what it feels like in the body. You might feel it going hot or cold in different parts in your body as your hand moves. You might feel it's activating other parts of your body that are not within your womb chakra, sacral chakra. This is our divine space of creation. So this is a beautiful space and area to clear and work with. And we're gently leaning into it and assisting its expansion. And of course, anything that needs expansion here will receive it, because we're surrendering it all. We know that this time, it's a lot about release. And that's the shedding of the lining of the womb. It's letting go of the things that we've maybe held on to unnecessarily. So letting go of the parts of us that aren't really us, that we've been carrying for other people. It's the completion of projects, or the letting go of ones that actually suddenly will just in the next few days be like, oh, actually, it wasn't my project. I didn't know why I was doing that. It can happen a lot. Just slowly continuing on that circle, feeling into the body. Completing. We're trusting in our divine ability to bring in the energy that our sacral chakras need right now for the creation that they are working with. You may be drawing to a close sometime around now, or very soon after of your 3rd circle. I'm going to go back into feeling the hand again, feeling through the hand and just taking that circle slightly smaller again. So going in one more circle. Inner, so we're on a third Third twist of the circle, getting smaller, like a spiral. Third twist of the spiral is what I'm meaning. And as we're doing this so slowly, we're bringing ourselves back into center. This is the art. As we're doing this, we're creating a centering portal too. Gently on this lap as we move our hand around, feeling the sensations, resting anywhere that's needed. We are recalling all parts of ourselves we've left behind in our states of varying emotional excitement or nervousness or fear, and just reconnecting those parts with love. Conversations we may have had that maybe weren't in alignment with what our true thoughts were, but we were doing it through some sense of misplaced empathy, even places where we've been giving ourselves away, not intentionally, but just bringing those parts back, centering them in love, reminding ourselves that every part of our body deserves our love. When we just give and offer our body this sensation of love, it reflects that love back to us and aligns much more closely with how we wish to feel and show up, and how we wish to experience our life. I think we're coming up to our third loop of feeling through the hand, in the third loop of this spiral. And if you're lost on where you are, just don't worry about that. Again, we're surrendering here. This is the art, just to trust. So sometime around now or thereafter, you're finishing another loop of this spiral. We're going in one more. It's going in one more, and now we're feeling into our bodies again. Feeling what the body is feeling as our hand moves over in this next fourth loop of our spiral. Taking it so slowly, and if there's a sensation that feels powerful of some sort, just pause there. As you get near the center, as we're moving this cycle in, you may get a few more moments where there's some breaths needed to release. Tension that you didn't know was there, but that you were going to carry off into this next week and build on top of. So this is a nice way for us to gently center, release, and recalibrate. You might still experience symptoms other places in your body. For me, I felt like my legs are reactivating now. And that's nice, grounding after a fantastic weekend. Grounding, getting my wherewithal back, getting rid of any sense of treacle that could have been wading through. Coming out of any daydreams. And coming back into my full here and now presence. And taking, again, the circle down one more loop inwards, back in the hand, back in the body. So quite a small space now in the center. So it's quite a small circle that we're moving around. And at this point, let's see if we can feel into the hand and the body together. You may have been doing this already. Just feeling both, making that circle so slow. Feeling that sensation. Feeling that flow and that connection. Speaking into your body to feel that line, that divine line, that link. Might feel like an energetic warmth or a sort of linear light of white and gold streaming down into your conscious awareness. And as it brings, that divine celestial light into your body, your highest frequencies, and the highest frequencies are available for you that are out there in the universe right now. They're available for each of us. Just knowing that it's bringing in all of the light code information that you need right now in your physical manifestation so that you can feel and sense and act on the stuff that's important for you at the moment. I'm going to bring those hands to static, central. Stop now in the center of our spiral. And just allow ourselves to fully be in this energy. Connecting to that orange energy that we've been building in our sacral chakra. Connecting to the portal that we've created here. Just sit and feel that energy flow now. Feel that flame lighting up the center of your abdomen, added to the fire of the holy fire, ancient energy. That's also aligned with the highest possible frequencies of our current super conscious state. Bringing that fire into our bellies to awaken and stir our creative flow in line with the highest and greatest good. Feeling and stoking that fire, that flame in the belly to rise. Feeling that warmth flood through. All of your chakra system, lighting up your root. Just feel a sense of red. That base chakra. Lighting up your solar plexus, just above your belly button, beneath your rib cage, just that yellow shining in. Lighting up your heart, green, pure green light of nature flowing in. Lighting up your throat, that blue light of communication, self-expression in your truest love, divine self. That sharing of your compassionate kindness, coming from your truest, humblest self within. Because it's coming from your frequency, not your head, from your felt feelings. Your deepest space of power. That's your calmest reaches. That water energy of yin that's still and calm. Where your truest expression lies. The holy fire is helping us to burn away anything that prevents us from accessing that space. Activating up through our third eye in the center of our forehead. Our ability to see with clarity. Fall away any illusions that are preventing us. Any egoic creations of our mind and brain that kind of get stuck in the matrix that isn't ours. And connects us back to our own true nature. The nature, the wisdom of the planet and the celestial bodies. And then at the top of our heads, the purple and white light of our crown. Feeling that activated from within us too. So we've got that really pure feeling of as above, so below. And now, as within, we allow this to shine out, filling our aura, filling up our space, encapsulating the entirety of the earth, seeing it spread out to form a beautiful light around the whole globe. As within, so without. And feeling that hug last, bringing ourselves back into our own bodies, united, feeling full, feeling complete, our energy completely contained within our own bubble, feeling a beautiful shield of silver and blue light go around us, keeping a nice peaceful little shield of love. And this unconditional sense of love. It's like a beautiful radiator that as we radiate our light, so it protects us. Anything that tries to permeate that shield will have turned to pure love by the time it reaches us anyway. And this is the state in which we act with our intentions to ensure that we become beings of light in all our endeavors and to all those with whom we meet, see and speak our highest truth and share that frequency with others. Not necessarily through our words, but through our showing up and just being in this light. And so, feels nice and warm, just bringing hands into Gasho and saying thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And just taking that light up, spreading it around our aura, sending it down into earth. Working it those 3 times, we know spreading that light fully in, encapsulating ourselves in our center. And then thank you very much for joining. We are now complete and back in our center, ready for the week ahead. Next week, obviously I'm not on at 1 today. I did mention that because I've got another appointment. However, I'll be back next week, but I'm going to keep you posted on where that is because I am going on another sacred site tour on Monday. So I shall let you know where that will be from and where that will be at the usual time, but how that might happen. Okay, so stay posted and keep in touch and sending you all lots of love and light.